good evening to you. Here's hoping you've had an amazing day. You are watching News Plus, and my name is Marissa Marinda. The Judicial Service Commission has appointed 35 High Court judges and 76 magistrates in all 10 provinces to arbitrate in electoral disputes and ensure rapid trial for political violence over the next 6 months in terms of the country's electoral laws. The judges hear electoral petitions, while the magistrates, who have been drawn from all the 10 provinces, will have to deal with criminal cases of politically motivated violence. The assignment of the judicial teams means that the judges and magistrates continue with their normal work, but should a case arise which concerns the elections, the nearest or other most appropriate presiding officer adjourns the normal work and moves promptly to sort out the election issue. JSC Chairperson and Chief Justice Luke Malaba made the announcement yesterday in a statutory instrument of an extraordinary government gazette. South Africa has extended the validity of Zimbabwean exemption permits ZEP by a further 6 months to allow the holder to apply for one or more other visas and waivers provided for the Immigration Act. The permits were due to expire on June the 30th, and a number of Zimbabweans living and working in South Africa had started expressing their desire to be assisted to come back home, with about 10,000 people already having registered with the Zimbabwean embassy to facilitate a smooth return. Now we are joined by Zimbabwe community in South Africa spokesperson Bongani Mkwanazi to discuss this further. Good evening, Bongani. What has the reaction been by Zimbabweans living in South Africa after this development?
Well, in our social media platforms and in other engagements, we see Zimbabweans are quite elated over this decision to extend the ZEP grace period for another 6 months to 31 December 2023. So we see that a lot of people are welcoming this because it gives them another opportunity to continue to apply for waivers so that they might be able to migrate to mainstream permits, especially people of low skill who are the majority.
Zimbabweans over the past couple of months have been grappling with basic commodity prices increase and distortions. Some shops now peg prices exclusively in United States dollars. Is there a way out of the price chaos? That's the question most Zimbabweans are asking. And to try and answer the question, we are joined by President of the Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers, Denford Mutashu. Mr. Denford Mutashu, welcome to News Plus.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So my question for you is, we have this auction rate, okay? And then we have the interbank rate, and then we have the parallel market rate. Now, these are all very different. I mean, the parallel market sitting at 6,000, auction rate, I think, is on 4.8, and, you know, just prices like that. Which rate are the retailers using?
We are officially supposed to use the interbank as has been legislated by the law.
Okay.
But the supply chain determines which rate one applies in the store. Why? Because the supply chain is dollarized, self-dollarized, and in such an environment it becomes very difficult for formal channel to be able to price for sustainability and be able to recoup the cost of procurement. So cost of replacement has actually become very key.
Okay, so I mean, you are saying they're supposed to, but they actually are not. And some of the members are charging goods really in US dollars, and they're not really supposed to do this. And how do you explain this practice? Because it's illegal.
We continue to urge business to remain compliant with the law, just like we have done with the wider retail and wholesale sector. Unfortunately, the environment has become so difficult. We've got multiple exchange rates. The auction exchange rate, the interbank exchange rate, the wholesale exchange rate, that which the RBZ uses to give or to sell foreign currency to the banks. We also have got the parallel market exchange rate. So in a multiple exchange rate regime, it becomes very difficult. And now we also have got that official exchange rate escalating. You know, recently we were actually below 2,000. Now we are talking about
4,500.
Yeah. 4,800.
Yeah.
4,800.
Yeah.
And even the parallel market exchange rate has also been rampaging. We cannot chase the parallel market exchange rate through the official exchange rate. We cannot also be in a position to chase prices by increasing salaries. Otherwise, we end up having the price salary cycle that we've got right now. And soon we will have employees demanding cushioning allowances, cushioning salary
Absolutely. And
salary
that is really what
adjustments.
has been happening.
Yes.
So